At a business conference last week in San Jose, I was watching men over 60, and I noticed something that separated the warriors from the walking wounded. Most couldn't do one simple thing that instantly revealed their true strength, but the few, who could they move through life with a power that made men half their age step aside? Most men over 60 have already surrendered their bodies and minds to decline without even fighting. They've accepted weakness as inevitable. But if you can still do these 7 things, you're not just surviving, you're dominating. Before I reveal these 7 markers of masculine strength, hit that subscribe button on Dark Facts 2. E0 and ring the notification bell. What I'm sharing next will show you exactly where you stand in the hierarchy of men your age. So let's start with the easiest one. If you can climb 2 flights of stairs without gasping like a fish out of water, you're already ahead of 60% of men your age. Those stairs aren't just testing your lungs, they're testing your will to stay strong. Every step up is a statement that you refuse to accept decline. Men who can handle stairs effortlessly have the cardiovascular foundation to keep pursuing life aggressively instead of managing it cautiously. This kind of physical endurance is a cornerstone of vitality. It means your heart and lungs are working in harmony to supply oxygen to your muscles and brain, allowing you to maintain energy throughout the day, not just surviving the routine, but thriving in high-stakes moments when it really counts. Now, physical strength is one thing, but if you can remember what you ate yesterday without thinking hard about it, your brain is still operating like a weapon. Most men your age are losing their mental edge, forgetting names, misplacing keys, living in a fog of confusion. But sharp memory means you're still mentally dominant, still capable of learning, still dangerous in conversations and negotiations. Cognitive health is often overlooked, yet it's crucial to independence and confidence. A mind that remembers details and adapts quickly can prevent many common pitfalls associated with aging. 2 weeks ago, in the Senior Men Club weekly newsletter, we covered 5 specific techniques that actually sharpen memory after 60 strategies most men never discover. Over 3,000 men get these insights delivered free every week because they understand that mental strength requires the right knowledge. I'll give you the link to join that exclusive group in a moment. But first, let's talk about where mental power meets physical control. The third test separates the balanced from the brittle. If you can stand on one leg for 15 seconds without wobbling, you've got something most men have lost: physical confidence. Balance isn't just about not falling. It's about trusting your body completely. It's the foundation of athletic movement, sexual confidence, and that swagger that makes people notice you. When you have balance, you command presence. You show that you're grounded, steady, and ready for anything. Now quickly comment below and tell me which of these abilities you feel strongest in. I want to hear about the areas where you're still dominating. Sharing your victories inspires others and builds the community that supports all of us. Moving forward. Moving on. Let's agree on one thing. Physical and mental strength mean nothing without emotional resilience, right? So if you can still laugh until your sides hurt, not a polite chuckle, but a deep belly laugh that takes over your whole body, you've maintained something precious. Most men your age have become bitter, serious, defeated by life's disappointments. But genuine laughter shows you can find joy despite everything you've been through. Men who laugh freely are magnetic because they radiate confidence that life can't break them. Emotional resilience also acts as a buffer against stress and depression. It keeps you grounded and open to new experiences, which is essential for lasting happiness. Now, emotional strength feeds directly into social strength. If you're still maintaining real friendships, not just casual acquaintances, but men you actually talk to, spend time with, trust with your problems, you've avoided the isolation trap that destroys most men after 60. Brotherhood keeps you mentally sharp, emotionally stable, and socially relevant. Relationships are a critical pillar of health and longevity. Studies consistently show men with strong social ties live longer, healthier lives and have higher overall satisfaction. Social connections stimulate your mind and nourish your soul, so don't underestimate their power. And social strength naturally leads to self-sufficiency. If you can still cook a real meal from scratch, planning, preparing, and creating something delicious, you've maintained independence and creativity most Men become helpless without women to feed them. But cooking shows you're still capable, still learning, still taking care of yourself like a sovereign man should. Cooking is more than a survival skill. It's an act of pride and self-expression. It means you control your environment and nourish your body with intention. This kind of self-reliance is essential to confidence and personal freedom. Now hit that subscribe button on Dark Facts 2. 0 if you're realizing how these abilities build on each other to create unstoppable masculine presence. Moving on. Let's see where everything comes together. The 7th and most powerful test. If you can still make decisions quickly without second-guessing yourself, asking for opinions, or needing consensus from others, you've retained executive dominance. Most men your age have become indecisive, always checking with someone else, afraid of making wrong choices. But if you can assess, decide, and act with confidence, you're operating with the mental authority that made you successful. Decision-making ability is the hallmark of leadership and control. It shows that you trust your judgment and take responsibility for your life. Here's the truth. You don't need to do all 7 to be exceptional. If you've got 4 or 5 of these abilities, you're stronger than 80% of men your age. If you've got 6 or 7, you're in the top 5%. You're not just surviving. You're thriving in ways that would make your younger self proud. These aren't just tests. They're measurements of your refusal to surrender. Every stair you climb without breathing hard, every friend you maintain, every decision you make confidently, is proof that men over 60 don't have to fade away quietly. What separates truly dominant men from the merely capable ones is understanding that strength requires the right strategies. That's why over 3,000 men subscribe to the Senior Men Club. Weekly, a private newsletter where I share advanced methods for not just maintaining these 7 abilities, but actually improving them. This isn't generic health advice. These are battle-tested strategies covering mental sharpness, relationship dynamics, physical vitality, and unshakable confidence. Each week, you receive insights that help you dominate the aging process completely, or at the kind of high-level information that turns your 60s and 70s into the most powerful decades of your life. Men in our community understand that the second half of life should be lived with more intensity, not less. They know every day is an opportunity to prove that age is just a number when you refuse to act like it. If you're ready to join thousands of men who've chosen excellence over comfort, the subscription link is in the comment and description below. It's completely free. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Dark Facts 2. 0 and hit that notification bell because the strategies I share could add years to your life and life to your years. Now tell me which of these 7 abilities surprised you the most. I respond to each comment, and it helps me understand what resonates with men who refuse to settle. Remember, age doesn't weaken a man who refuses to be weakened. I'm Dr. Avery Scott, and I'll see you in the next one.